Hey guys, it's Extreme Strategy here, and welcome to another zombie apocalypse video. And in this one, we're having Zeach defending a Bretonnian castle. And there's a specific reason for this. Come on, Arrow, stop being weird. Against a bunch of zombies. And as you can see, you have the Warriors of Chaos being backed up by some Beastmen. And now my cursor changes. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. And then it's going to load in a second. Alright. Pause. So it's going to be laggy as usual because there's just so many units, both attacking and defending. And once again, what is this formation? And how did this happen? What happened here? Like, that is how many units of zombies? That's like an entire army of zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11, so that'd be roughly 1,600 zombies compacted into one little tiny pile. But they're all coming out here, and then they're doing this weird hooker round that they always do. And here we have some Zangor hordes, who are a modded unit. These are meant to represent Zeach, or Zeach Beastmen, I should say. You have some Ungor Raiders. You have some Bringers of Change. These are the Warriors of Chaos that I'm going to be in command of. You have more Warriors of Change. If you want to see the mods that I'm using to create this, there are going to be the links to both those mods in the description below. But anyway, and then down here we have Pink Horrors. There are some of the Jabber Slices. There are, oh yes, Azrek the Maze Keeper, who is the Lord for this, one of the Lords of Change. Then you have Galrach, the first Chaos Dragon. And then you have more Pink Horrors, and you have this Champion of Zeach, and another Brood Mother, a Gorbol. And then you are, yes, we have Malagor the Dark Omen over here. This guy. And, oh yeah, there's also a Bray Shaman of Death. Anyway, we're going to put this into slow motion for the opening a little bit, just to make things run a little bit smoother. And, yeah, they're shooting cows at them. They have literally used the magic powers of Zeach to create magical cows that they can fire into zombie ranks. I mean, the zombies were like, hey, this castle just got taken away from the Bretonnians, so we're going to attack the Warriors of Chaos and the Beastmen who took it. But no, they already have enchanted cows that are going to be fired from the fort towers. And you have Ungor Raiders prepping their volleys, all ready to open fire and just rain chaos. And then moving forward are some Knights of Zeach. So what these Knights of Zeach are for is actually for attacking all those zombies out there. All those crazy zombies. So actually we're going to bump it into normal speed. Yeah, it's going to be a bit laggy, but at least it'll make things go a little bit faster. So these guys are going to sally out, and I'm going to do some sally out strategies, and these guys just keep on sallying out. You figure 120 guys have to sally out. That's not 120. Now the final ones are coming on out. And then the gates can close. And these guys are about to be fed to a bunch of zombies. Yeah, it's feeding time for the zombies. It's eating time. It's also raining arrows. I mean, currently in real life it's snowing outside, but in-game it's raining arrows. Yay. And cows. I've heard of raining cats and dogs, but how about cows and arrows? Seriously, if you think raining cows and arrows would be unpleasant, hit the like button, because I can do more stuff with crazy cows and arrows, just butchering zombies. Once again, sorry about all the lag. I can't do anything to stop that. That's just what happens when you're trying to record a video where you have 2,390 men versus 12,164. It's kind of just what happens. And these guys got hit by Doom and Darkness. Why did you do that all the way over back here? AI, why? And as you can see, these guys are trying to run. The Zangor herd, leaving their Ungor raiders to apparently be sacrifices. Yep. And then over here there is one of these winds of pain that just absolutely, or storm of the night, sorry, that absolutely slaughter single entity targets. And these are the pink horrors of Zeach, absolutely melting zombies. Yeah, these guys are gonna get melted. And of course, while I'm doing this, I was watching the Beastmen because I was hoping to get like a second stand, like in the streets and whatnot. And I do actually prepare for that a couple of times, but never truly happens that way. However, I am gonna try and start doing stuff with large army comps and see if I can get that to happen and make these battles just absolutely and utterly beautiful. Now, there's another couple Knights of Zeach going down. Yeah, the zombies are certainly enjoying their meal. And the Knights of Zeach are certainly racking up many kills. Also, these gates have been broken by a single thing of zombies. Good job, boys. Well, now you have a bunch of harbingers of bringers of change to deal with. Good job. Then Azrek the Maze Keeper is moving on over. Whoa, he looks so cool with all the purple magic below him. And then that thing actually has tentacles that move and swing. That's so cool. Anyway, there's just more arrows pelting on down. You have some zombies fighting Zangors. Yeah, I'd like to also use corn gores and slan gores and nurgle gores eventually too. So there will be more demons and their allies fighting zombies. And just all the fire coming down from these pink horrors of Zeach. These pink horrors are not to be challenged. As you can see, these zombies are dying, and these guys are still enjoying their meal, I guess. Because that's what these knights turned into. They turned into be a meal. I'd secretly kind of hoped that I would be able to get some kills and get lots of kills and then swing them back through, but when this gate got broken, that plan certainly disappeared. Oh, and then there was a purple fire of Zeach from the Chaos Dragon, anyway. And more fire melting zombies. But just look at this cluster right here. There's got to be a few thousand zombies right there. At least. And there are some of these Jabber Slice back here that are prepped and ready to help in the defense, along with Azrek the Maze Keeper, who is moving forwards. Because I was waiting for this clump to just kind of start shuffling on in and then drop some spells on them and see how much damage I could do. But anyway, more fire coming on down top of these zombies. These 127 kind of had to regroup there for a minute. Wow. And more fire melting them. Look at them burn! And yep, here comes a whole buku ton of zombies. An entire horde. As a cow comes flying down and smacks right into them. Oh, flying cows. Those are funny. I think if you type in Warhammer 2 flying cows, my video on cow trebuchets comes on up. So if you guys want, you can go check that out. Also, this week is Nuke Week, and earlier today I fired off the 100-ton nuke. Whoa, lag. And that was really cool. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any nukes that are fired off. Anyway, I'm just waiting for more zombies to all cluster together. Cluster together for the slaughter. Even more of them are coming on in. Like, in some ways, I'm just waiting for my computer to crash. Because when I was doing, or making this video, not this video, but this replay last night, my computer got a massive lag spike when I popped the spell. Okay, I know I popped it somewhere in here. Was it after all these guys showed up? So I know I was going for just sheer kills. Oh, now it's getting popped. We're going to put this in slow motion. Because this is called the Infernal Gateway, which is a absolutely ridiculous ability. It basically is similar to a Pit of Shades that is made for Zeach, and even tosses in there Chaos Spawn. So as you can see, it is immediately sucking in zombies. I mean, these guys' numbers are going to quickly diminish. Because you have the Chaos Spawn all the way over here, popping up. And I think that just killed a zombie. You have Chaos Spawn all the way over here. You have Chaos Spawn in the middle. And it's really only one group of Chaos Spawn, somehow. Don't ask me how it works. Don't ask me the math behind it. I cannot answer that. Let's see how... Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yep. And now that is gone. And you might not really be able to tell here, but there was another spell cast. The pink fire of Zeach was cast directly afterwards. I really don't think you can tell that it was cast. Oh, that was me popping it. Oh, what is this? I don't remember using a bombardment spell. I don't know what that was. Alrighty. Anyway, zombies are up here, getting butchered. Pink Horrors of Zeach and the Harbingers, or the Bringers of Change. Jeez, why do I keep trying to call them Harbingers of Change? Are still doing good. The dragon over here is fighting in a massive mosh pit of Bringers of Change, zombies. There's some Zangor hordes. There's some more Bringers of Change. There's Von Karstein vampire lords. This guy is excellent at killing those. As you can tell, I have some pink horrors back here. There's also a Gorbol, and Malagor has actually moved over to this area, which is kind of interesting. And as you can see, after that just absolutely chaotic mess, I'm actually pulling some of my guys out. I'm falling back here because I was going to set up defenses here, and defenses here. Or here, apparently. Try and stop the oncoming apocalypse. But the brood mothers are actually very powerful. And I've used these in the past, just in my own on my own time before I created a YouTube channel, and I was okay with them. I was never very good with them, but apparently the AI is good with them. Anyway, these zombies have 84 left, and they are all down here. And there's one enemy lord dead. So as you can see, the Chaos Dragon, his health is starting to get low. You have some zombies down here. Oh, stop lagging. That lagged the recorder as well. I have. Anyway, he's pulled back, and as I was doing this, I was thinking, you know, he's just gonna get hit by Storm of the Night or Storm of Pain, or whatever the thing's called, over and over again. So why not just stick him back in there, let him breathe chaos magic all over them, and then just let him get in here and fight to the death, because that's what he'll be good for. And over here, let's watch this battle between the Grey Shaman of Death with his Razgadon chariot fighting zombies. And then the Zangor horde shows up, which pretty much ends the plans of the zombies. Von Karstein Vampire Lord is still there, so I actually send my champion of Zeach and let him fire a one of those bolts of change into the Von Karstein Vampire Lord. And you saw what his health was just a minute ago, and now or a second ago, and now it's much lower. And over on this flank, the Brood Horror is still doing very well against these zombies. And if you look outside, you'll notice you have the meal zone. Then there is this cluster of bodies right here where you can't even see the ground. Then you have zombies up top on these walls. Arrows pouring into these zombies over here. But then there's this Brood Mother here, and there are no more zombies piling on in. So this is like the end of this flank. Then you have these guys up here, obviously, but they really don't count. And over here, the Von Karstein Vampire Lord is now dead, thanks to the champion of Zeach, all of his crazy abilities. Then the Chaos Dragon begins to break, although he really doesn't have much health left, so probably has quite a bit to do with it right there. Yeah, damage sustained is causing minus 74 leadership. That'll certainly do it. And then we have Bringers of Change falling back here as well, because I was thinking that the AI was going to, for once, do what I wanted to create a cinematic video and pull their troops back into the city. Eventually, like I said, I'm going to use this massive army so where I can control that and make that happen. We're going to see how well that video turns out. It should be cool, though. So if you want to see that done on Zeach, make sure to like the video and tell me. Or if you just want a specific Chaos God to be released in this format, because I might not do all of them, or I might not view them in a certain order. Like the video and let me know. Or just like the video and I'll make sure that another one does indeed get produced. Oops. Arrow keys doing weird things. So yeah, that entire side is basically dead. The center is gone. You have bodies kind of thrown throughout. However, this flank of the zombies is still very much alive. You have a Vampire Lord there. You have another one up here. You have a few thousand zombies still around on this flank. They have lost quite a few troops, but they are still just climbing up the walls. How do zombies climb up walls, I wonder? when you think about it, they're dead corpses that are technically rotting. So how do they do this without, like, their arm just breaking off and them falling down? I don't know. But as you see, these bringers of change are over there dying. Zombies are coming this way, and the AI is starting to swing their troops around as well. And eventually, I decide that I should probably do the same. Now, I have these Ungor Raiders and Zangor Herd retreating to back here. My dragon has come back from his tear, or not his tear, but his route, and will soon be tossed back in. Now, he breathes... Okay, I want to know what the lore behind this guy is. Because he looks like Zeach. Breathes purple, pink fire like Slanesh. Has the body of Nurgle. And the stats of Khorne. So, can someone please tell me... Oh, and he even has, like, the things in his head like... or neck like Zeach. So, someone tell me who he belongs to. Or is he some creature that all four Chaos Gods created inside of the Chaos Undivided? Anyway, Zangor herds are continuously killing these zombies, racking up many, many kills. And the defenses, I was preparing defenses over here, and like I was gonna try and keep them in this area, but eventually I do push forwards, realizing that the AI is going to push forwards, so might as well get on the action a little bit. There are still tons of zombies out here, just hordes. There's still at least 1,500 out here. And there's tons dying on the rampart as well. And then they have the aspect of the Dread Knight tossed on these Zangor herds. A rude mother decides to deal with some zombies, and the other... Actually, both of them are dealing with zombies, who are crumbling now. These zombies break the Zangor herd, just to have some pink horrors run forwards. These pink horrors, yeah, they're not the greatest in melee. They can still hold their own. They're not absolute trash. But the bringers of change do come around anyway, to relieve the pressure. And they're crumbling because their lord is dead. A critical binding because their lord is dead. This, I believe... See, if this is one of the final two, I believe. Yeah, the other one's down here, with many zombies. This guy, I still have yet to realize that he has come back from routing. He is still sitting up there. Thank goodness that a storm of the night has not hit him, or else he would be dead. I don't know if I ever remember that he is here. That is a distinct possibility. Now, as you can see, I left some bringers of change here, just to make sure that like a couple of these zombies didn't flank all the way around the map with the Von Karstein Vampire Lord. Waltz through this entrance right here, come all the way around, zip back here without any of us noticing it, and kill a Gorbel and Malagor the Dark Omen and win the battle because I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, the third Vampire Lord is now dead. The final one is clambering up the walls. As you can see, all of these zombies disintegrated. So he is the final living Von Karstein Lord, and yeah, I must completely forgot about that guy. And he's Ungor Raiders on one side and Zangor Herd on the other. And I'm beginning to push up warriors. I still have Azric the Maze Keeper right there, waiting. I have my Champion of Zeach down here waiting as well. This guy has weak binding. However, he is winning as well. His Zangor herds are not the strongest units on the planet. But I decided that I was going to put an end to that by sending up some Bringers of Change. I tried to send Azric Maze Keeper up here, but you apparently cannot do that. It's quite sad. It really is quite sad. You can't take a lord and plunk them up here. I mean, doesn't he look like he should be able to fit? You would think he could fit. And this is the second time that this has done this to me. That was weird. I guess I can only have replays over a certain amount of time. But anyway, it wound up ending with that Von Karstein Lord disintegrating, so you didn't miss anything. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you can forgive those glitches where it just randomly decides that, no, it does not want to show the last 30 seconds of the fight, or 15 seconds, or however much was left on there. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.